deze. Dan pak ik de... Oh.
Ze kan niet misschien te hard.
Nee, dat is ook niet erg. Dat is ook niet. Can I nog meer? Can I get some more of this?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. My hand's a little sleepy. That's okay. mistakes.
No, but
No worries. I'm not focused enough. That's okay. This one is easier. Oh, Krishna, what's happening here? I'm not pressing anything and it's sounding.
is it the broken one?
Is there another one?
We had two of them.
Do we have another one here?
This looks like a broken one.
No, we don't have another one here. No, but this wasn't broken. Yeah,
Then we have to do with this.
Krishna. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Ja, ik denk het wel. Vijay, can you please come back?
Is she back?
Huh?
Not yet. He's here.
Yeah, he's somewhere, yeah, but he should be here.
Okay.
Somebody caught him up in some kind of discussion. Okay. Hare Krishna. Sorry. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
signature down.
Yeah.
Ik heb te hard gewerkt deze week. Ik merk dat man, het is heel moeilijk om de concentratie te houden. Ah, Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sorry.
Tired.
Is it better now? Now better? Audible? Everybody? Okay. Thank you so much.
Prabhu, I have knee problem. Can I sit here?
Yes, yes,
On the
Padre.
bench?
Please, yeah.
You have 3 benches for yourself. No, you cannot lie down.
Maybe if you
You can choose where.
No, maybe I'm wishing Melk Ocean.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Jaya Jaya welcome all of you here. And, I think this is a very long time. I was here since, I think I was here back here for 4 years. It's almost 4 years now. During COVID, I went back to India, so I didn't get a chance to serve people. But I just got a chance again and got some good contract. So returned back here. Doing some sevas, not fully engaged here in temple, but yes, sometimes whenever I get some time, I always try to seek some opportunities. And it's good to have back again here. Nice to see new faces, new devotees again here. So Hare Krishna to all of you. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about one of the very important topic, that is regarding Bhishma Dev. I hope people who are from India may already know, and the people who are from here regularly coming to temple might have heard about Mahabharata stories, right? It's one of the history of our culture. Mahabharata is our culture.
Did you say
Bhishma.
Bhishma?
Bhishma. So we will discuss more about him also. So a little bit some introduction and then some description in the last stages of Bhishma, what he was onto and what we could really learn from him. It's a really exalted and very nice experience that we can hear from him, what he was talking about. So before we go ahead, let's recite one shloka from Bhagavad Gita, which represent his position basically, or ideal position of a true devotee of a Krishna. So it's Bhagavad Gita chapter 18th, shloka 66. So this is the conclusion by Krishna on Bhagavad Gita. What is the overall discussion which he had with Arjuna and what he would like to conclude as God himself. So it's Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter 66 shloka number 66. So first I'll recite and you can follow me. I say 2 words or one line by line. Sarvadharman paritajya Sarvadharman paritajya Mamekam sharanam vraja Sarvadharman paritajya Mamekam sharanam vraja Aham tvam sarva papebhyo Moksheshami masucha. It looks like that we are chanting not even for ourselves. Krishna is concluding Bhagavad Gita. So let's be little louder. I will go slow by slow, little slow, so that people can really understand. Sarva dharman paritajya Mamekam sharanam vraja Aham tvam sarva papebhyo Moksheshami masucha. So this is the conclusion which is given by Krishna. Before we proceed, let's pray to all devotees and all the acharyas so that we'll get blessings. So,
Question.
yeah.
The shloka you are reading now, can't it appear on the board?
Yeah, Mataji, I was not prepared for that. So, it's just one shloka, rest everything I'll recite. So, no need to worry.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I'm really sorry for that. So, okay. So, normally before reading Bhagavatam or Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we always pray to his the divine personality, Vyasadeva, who wrote all the Shastras for us. He is the incarnation of God, I'll say Shakti Avatar of Krishna. And by praying him and the other acharyas, we seek blessings from them so that we can really understand the Bhagavad Gita or other Shastras or scriptures easily. So we'll discuss more about that later. So, I'm sorry. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भवतिर्भक्तिर्नष्टकी वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिते नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की So reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we just recited the shloka. So the shloka we just recited a few minutes back. This is regarding the conclusion which Krishna has given in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. So Arjuna had discussed so many things with Krishna about the duties, the soul, time, place, activities, results, super soul, Paramatma, Bhakti, Karma Yoga, lot many things. And the conclusion which is given by here is Sardharman Parityaja. Leave everything, whatever so-called dharma you are following, just surrender unto me. When I say just surrender unto me, that is what Krishna says. So whatever I have described to you, just surrender unto me. Leave everything, whatever you are following, so-called dharma, just follow what I have said to you. This is the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, and this is really being depicted or exactly exemplified by Bhishma Dev. And may I know, maybe let's keep little bit interactive. May I know who is Bhishma Dev? Anybody could tell me? Who was Bhishma Dev? Or anyone knows Mahabharata? Have you read Mahabharata? You know Pandavas? Both are same? Yeah. Bhishma Dev, people are the elderly people used to say them Bhishma Dev because he's as good as like Devata. And Bishop Pitama, when I say Pitama, he is the grandsire of Pandavas and Kurus. So yes, it's truly right. He was the grandsire, he was the grandfather, not a grandfather. So if you can add 4 grands and then father, that was he for Pandavas and Kauravas. So it's 5th dynasty he was following during that time. So he represented the exact qualities or exact example he has set up regarding this shloka what we are just reciting, or the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. So basically, Bhishma Dev is the one who really understood who Krishna is, who is Atma, means himself, and what is Krishna's plan and what exactly Krishna wants to do.
But I thought that was Arjuna.
Yes, we'll discuss, Mataji. So maybe I think we can all discuss the questions at the end of the lecture. I'll spare 5-10 minutes. We can discuss more. I'm sorry. So that was Bhishma Deva. So he was having 100 Kauravas and 5 Pandavas. These are the minimum one, the grandson he used to have. And that is the basic introduction I'm giving. If I start discussing about who is Bhishma Dev, I think it may take another 2 hours minimum. So starting with what was the condition, to start with our lectures or the conclusion of this shloka, we'll start from the time when Bhishma was lying on arrow bed. It was the war of Mahabharata, the Kurukshetra was over, and he was coaching or pacifying Yudhishthira Maharaj. Basically, Yudhishthira Maharaj was the senior person, I'll say the elder son of Pandu Maharaj, and he was the elder of all Kurus and the Pandavas. Basically, I'll say Kurus because they were also Kurus, although Dhritarashtra separated them, saying that we are Kurus and you are Pandavas. So everyone was Kurus. The Kuru dynasty was following with them. So Yudhishthira Maharaj was lamenting, considering that just because of him, this entire war has happened. The entire war has happened. All the destruction, what he has seen. So it was just because of him. So he was lamenting in that way. And then he was approached to Bhishma Dev on the request on the order of Krishna, and Bhishma Dev or Bhishma Pitama was trying to pacify him. So he used to say that Esha Bhagwan Sakshat Adyo Narayanayo Puman. Oh my dear Yudhishthira, don't consider this personality Krishna as your own cousin or your friendly person that he used to come every time whenever you are in need or when he likes to do. He is none other than the supreme personality of Godhead. So is not Krishna is your friend or cousin. Although he is driving the chariot of Arjuna, he is coming many times to you and eating or having dinner or lunches with you, sharing jokes with you, but he is not the same personality like you are thinking. He himself is the supreme personality of Godhead. Even Brahmaji is saying, Ishvara Param Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Yes. So he is not just ordinary person, he is the supreme personality of Godhead Govinda, and he is cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karana. And moreover, he has descended in this world out of mercy for his devotees. Right? He is saying why he has come here. Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushtam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So he has come in this world with a purpose. He has appeared in this world as a purpose. Not just to serve. So if you just want to continue his service or his desire, you want to fulfill his desire, you want to remain as his devotee, just try to join your hands with Krishna's plan. So it's he who wanted this Mahabharata war, this Kurukshetra war, not you. You never try to even invade Kurukshetra, the kingdom of Kauravas or Dhritarashtra, Indraprastha, or whatever it is. You always try just to be away of this part, just instead of having a war, you always try to be a peaceful person, try to be a saintly person, but it was him who planned this war to outrage those demonic people, like Duryodhana and parties. Those are not good people basically. So just try to be with him, with his plan, so that you can remain as Krishna's devotee. Don't doubt about his plan. And that's why don't try to lament. So this way he was trying to pacify Yudhishthira Maharaj. And moreover, even the Narad Muni was there along with Bhishma Pitama at that time, and he also informed Yudhishthira Maharaj that it's just because Krishna was there with you, Yudhishthira Maharaj, or Pandavas, just because Krishna was there with you, all the great sages, Saptarishi, like the Vishwamitra Muni or Vashishta Muni or all other five other Saptarishis, they used to come to your places. All the devatas or the demigods used to come to your places because Krishna was there with you. So your quality was to behold Krishna and his orders, that's all. And rest everything was taken care by Krishna. So it's not your quality. It's because Krishna was there, the demigods and the rishis and the sages used to come to your places to take his darshan along with your association. This is he was also trying to compensate or he tried to pacify Yudhishthira Maharaj. But yes, Yudhishthira Maharaj was not that much, you can say. He was the son of Dharamraj. So he himself was kind of a Dharamraj, one position of a Dharamraj. So Yudhishthira was very knowledgeable and very intelligent person, but still he was looking for some wisdom from Bhishma Pitama. So you can imagine now how the Bhishma Pitama could be, we can really understood who was Bhishma Pitama was. So Yudhishthira Maharaj starts with some questions. Maybe we will not go through the entire questions as such. Few of them, one or two, and then the reply from Bhishma Pitama on those questions. So that how we understand the position of Bhishma Pitama. So Yudhishthira Maharaj asked one question. Yudhishthirasya tada karanya sayanam sarpanjare aprishat vividhat dharman rishinam charnur shrunvatam. So hearing with such a humble mood of Sri Bhishma Pitama, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked the key principles of dharma in the presence of great personality assembled there. See, when Bhishma Pitama was about to leave his body, he was ordered by Krishna to coach Yudhishthira Maharaj. And who were present there? Yudhishthira Maharaj himself was Dharamraj. You can understand? Dharamraj means he knows each and every, he is the proprietor deity of dharma. The proprietor deity of dharma or the main deity of dharma or the demigod of dharma is asking about dharma from Yudhishthira Maharaj. Can you imagine the value or the kind of personality that Bhishma Pitama was? Who was there? Who were the attendees? Like we have so many devotees attending this today's program. Who were attendees when Bhishma Pitama was giving this lecture or I'll say this education kind of classes to Dharamraj? It was Narad Muni, Deval, Asit, Brahma Rishi, Raj Rishi, Deva Rishi, demigod, Shiva, Brahma, and so many Devi Devatas were there. So basically from entire universe, all the preliminary cream people or personalities have come to attend and to listen what Bhishma Dev was trying to say. It was so important. So in one way, like we can always say, yes, if Bhishma Pitama was so pious and such an exalted devotee, then why he fought against Pandavas? This is the basic question everybody should have. But yes, if we go through Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and Mahabharata, then we can clearly understand and we hear from Acharyas, then we clearly can understand this better. So this way, this was the one way where all the exalted personality of the universe came to hear Bhishma Pitama. And that's why this way, basically this is how Krishna showed to the entire universe that how exalted and great devotee of Krishna the Bhishma Pitama was. This is how we can really understand that despite of all odds or the blasphemy from the entire people of this universe, saying that okay, Bhishma Pitama was against dharma, he fought for adharma or fought for the adharma, was taking sides of Duryodhanan parties or Dhritarashtra's parties, and so he has to face so many blasphemous words, right? So, but during this situation when Bhishma Pitama was about to die, Bhishma Pitama was about to leave his body, although he was having Ichha Mrityu blessings or boon that he could die whenever he wants. It was a blessing given by his own father. Although because of this blessing still he was carrying this body, despite of these so many arrows in his body, pierced by Arjuna. But this was the proof that Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna personally came along with these so many exalted personality of universe to see Bhishma and to hear from Bhishma. So this way Krishna explained and showed everyone that, see, my devotee is like this. Despite of getting all blasphemies because of his activities, and now on this arrow bed basically where he is getting so much pain, he is ready to lecture or ready to give class on dharma to Yudhishthira Maharaj in the presence of so many universal topmost personalities. Well, Indra was there, Chandra was there, Agni was there, right? Varuna was there, Saptarishi was there, Brahmaji, Narad Muniji, Shivaji, so many exalted personalities. Those who know Krishna very well. And in their presence, and in the presence of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhishma was coaching Yudhishthira Maharaj. See, this is how it is like, and this is a proof that how exalted and how the devotee was, or what kind of devotee was Bhishma. We should understand. So it should not be that because he was there with Duryodhana, he was not a good person. No, not at all. Because Yudhishthira Maharaj and Pandavas were knowing Bhishma Dev from their heart. They were knowing his heart already, that he is an exalted devotee. He is just following what Krishna is saying. We'll discuss more about him, why he, in the next topic itself. So normally, see how this is normally when we have a senior devotee sitting in the classes, and if we are asked to do some lectures, then obviously no, Prabhuji, I'm sorry, this is, see so many devotees are there. And we normally say no to this seva also. So many senior devotees are there, and we are asked to serve via lecture. And we say, no, I'm sorry, Prabhuji. Basically, it's a fear or it's a kind of a self-ego in a different manner. But Vishnudev simply said, yes, Krishna, if you want me to coach Yudhishthira in front of so many senior devotees, I'm fine. It's your order, I'll do it. For my own purifications and for the benefit of all. Simply, humbly doing what Krishna is saying. So there are two things that we can understand from this part here also. One example is that why Krishna wanted Bhishma Pitama to be on other side. So Krishna want to relish lot of rasas, mainly 5 rasas, Madhurya rasas, Veer rasas, Sakya rasa, Madhurya rasa, Vatsalya rasa. These are moods in which Krishna want to be served by devotees, or he want to exchange the love between the devotees. So Vatsalya rasa means parental affections, Madhurya husband-wife affections, right? Similarly, friendship, Sakha. Then we have Veera rasa also. Veera rasa means to fight. So if two friends are fighting, we never say it's a fight. They are just messing up with each other just to enjoy the muscular power of each other, you can say. So Krishna want to enjoy the fight, but who can defeat Krishna? Nobody can. Nobody can defeat Krishna in this entire world. You know?
I know one person.
Yes, Mataji.
Radha.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, obviously. So who can fight with Krishna muscle-wise? Nobody can. If you remember the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj, when Narsimhadev appeared, he started fighting with Hiranyakashipu, the demon of all demons, or the king of all demons of the universe, not even this planet or country. He was the demon king of the entire universe. He was controlling the entire universe. The same Bhishma Deva, when the first lap of Bhishma Deva towards, when the first lap happened towards Hiranyakashipu, the Hiranyakashipu stuck in the nail of Narsimhadeva, of the little finger. So Hiranyakashipu got stuck in the nail of the little finger of Narsimhadeva. That was the power of first God Sai Gaurchandra ki. So this is how the powerful Krishna is. So if Hiranyakashipu got stuck in nail of the little finger of Krishna, then what to speak about Mahabharata? There was no one to whom with Krishna should fight. So that's why he has chosen Bhishma Deva. He has ordered Bhishma Deva to be on as an opponent side, so he can really have some kind of Veera exchange. Otherwise, there was no one. And Bhishma Deva was so powerful that even not a single demigod, and together with all also, could defeat him. Even his own Guru Maharaj, who was his Guru? Parshuramji, yes. Even Parshuramji was not able to defeat him. he was able to, but yes, out of this pastimes, he want to show that how great Bhishma was. So even Bhishma, they was not defeated by his own Gurudev, by lot many demigods, 33 billions, or millions demigods, they were not able to defeat him. And that's why Krishna chosen him to be a right opponent. Even Arjuna was there, yes, he was also very powerful, but yes, now we have Arjuna and other side we have Bhishma Deva. So there is some competence. Otherwise, Krishna just blinks and everything is done. If he puts out Sudarshan Chakra, everything is done. He didn't need to fight also. But again, just to enjoy that Veeras in the protection of devotees, he want to relish this rasa as well. Secondly, who else we can see about to understand what kind of rasa Krishna have enjoyed. I think if you might have heard this pastime about the Madhurya Ras. Once Krishna was pretending to have a headache. He never used to have a headache, but pretending to have a headache. And suddenly he informed to all his queens in Dwarka that I am really having a big headache for last 2-3 days and I just need some medicine. And there are so many doctors came, Ayurveda Acharya came, that time doctors were not there. So Ayurveda Acharya came and they gave so many good medicines. Even from other planetary systems also they brought something, but somehow there nothing was working because nothing should be working. Krishna was not intended to really get purified. Then everybody came to Krishna and approached Krishna and asked, okay, Krishna, now you know you have problem, but somehow we tried, but we are unsuccessful. So you tell me, what should be the right medicine we should apply you so that you will be happy? Basically, your headache should go away. And he simply answered that, okay, if some of my devotee, my sincere devotee, if they can give their lotus feet dust on my head, if they can put the dust of their lotus feet or their feet on my head, I'll be happy and I'll be purified, I'll be cured. And that the moment itself, when Krishna announced this, it was I'll say, thunderbolt to everyone, that how a devotee of Krishna can pick his dust from his feet and put on top of his head. It's impossible. And then immediately Narad Muni always there. So he came and he simply asked other devotees, okay, Rukmini ji, Swayam Lakshmi Maya, his own wife, first wife, and then other 16,107 wives also are other than Rukmini ji. He inquired with everyone and they said, okay, come on, how we can give our dust of feet on top of head of Krishna? It's impossible. It's the biggest sin that we ever can imagine. We'll go to Narak Loka for lives and lifetimes. We will not do this part at any point of time. Let's try to find out some other solution. And then Narad Muni asked Uddhava, his own cousin, to go to Vrindavan. So ask him, okay, go to Vrindavan, and there are some devotees known as my gopis friends. Ask them if they are happy to give me their dust of their feet. As soon as he approached and he informed, Krishna is having a headache, he just needs dust of your feet, that's all, to apply on his head, and then he'll be cured. Immediately all the gopis went to Yamuna, wet their feet, put their backward on the floors or the dust of the Vrindavan, and they collected so much dust from their feet by this way. And they were really happy to do this seva. And then Uddhava said, come on, how dare you can do this? Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and you're ready to put your feet dust on his head. You will go to Narak Loka for millions and millions of life. And the gopis said, yes, we are fine to go for millions of life, even if Krishna gets moment of a relief from this dust. See, this is how Krishna's devotee are. They're ready to sacrifice anything for Krishna. Here in this case, Bhishma Dev. He fought against Krishna or against Pandavas because of a will of Krishna, because Krishna want to relish Veeras. He want to fight. Fight with whom? Not like insects like Kauravas or any other so many Kshatriyas or Rakshasas who were fighting. They were kind of peanuts for Krishna. If he'll do like this, everyone will be gone. So he was needing someone like Bhishma Dev who can really fight. He can enjoy the fight with him. Right? Okay, now Yudhishthira has asked these questions that we just discussed. Yudhishthirasya tada karanya sayanam sharapanjare apridhat vividhat dharman rishinam charnu shrunatam. So now here Yudhishthira has asked this question and Bhishma Dev is now replying. Purushasya bhava vihitan yatha varnam yatha shramam vairagya rango padibhyam amnotam lakshanam. So Bhishma Dev explained in details about qualification based on caste. Yatha varnam yatha shramam. So Bhishma Dev explained the answers of answer of Yudhishthira Maharaj. I say whatever questions Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, he was replying to that question. Bhishma Dev explained in details about qualification based on caste, life goals based on varnashrama, sequentially explained about nivritti and pravritti part of life. I'm going too much in detail, but yes, we cannot explain everything much. So he explained about caste systems based on qualification, not by birth. Secondly, explained about the varnashrama. Then he also explained about nivritti and pravritti marg, the favorable and unfavorable part of our life to follow devotional service. दान धर्मान राज धर्मान मोक्ष धर्मान विभागशः स्त्री धर्मान भगवत धर्मान समाज सत्य संयोगतः. He also explained about the duties of the duties of charities. The person who is doing charities, what kind of charity he should do. Duties of a king, the duties of a person who want to get liberated, and duties of a sage. And also stage by stage he explained about all varnashrama. He also explained the duties of a woman, Stri Dharman, Bhagavad Dharman, duties of a woman, and duties of a devotees. First in short and later in details. See what kind of understanding Bhishma Dev was. And whatever we have seen in the TV serials, it was just that he was a mighty warrior, he fought against, he was knowing everything, but he was still fighting with Duryodhana's party against Kaurav Pandavas. That's all we were shown. But actually, if we go through Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam, and also via Bhagavad Gita also, we'll find the quality of Bhishma Pitama. He was exalted devotee, he was knowing each and every aspect of Dharma, even a Dharma also. And that's what he explained to Yudhishthira Maharaj. See, during this situation, when I'm sure you might be knowing that when Bhishma Pitama was giving these classes to Yudhishthira Maharaj, or he was pacifying Yudhishthira Maharaj, the position of Bhishma Dev was he was pierced by thousands of arrows in his body by Arjuna. Bhishma Pitama lie down on the bed of an arrow. Basically, it's an arrow bed, not a normal bed. Each and every arrow was pierced from the front of his chest or else a body, and put out back side of the body. It was not just it halted here itself. It started from here and put out on the back side. It was completely creating a hole in the body itself. And not one arrow, not only one arrow, more than 1,000 of arrows. Even so much and so arrows that you yourself, as of today we are saying, we cannot put our single finger between two arrows, from throat to toe. Can you imagine how much arrows he was having in his body? Piercing everywhere in the body except his mouth, and it dispersed entire blood of him. And the pain you can't imagine basically. If we get a pinch, I'll say, pinched by a needle in our house or in temple, we forget everything, forget about principles or ethics or etiquettes, we forget about everything. And now see what Bhishma Dev is doing. He's giving a lecture on Dharma. See, when Krishna ordered him, he was not questioning Krishna. Krishna, it was your choice. You told me I should fight against you because you want to enjoy Virasa. I not. It's your choice, your problem, not my problem. And now see, in this situation, I accepted this situation also. When Arjuna shoot this arrow to me, I accepted this. I stopped fighting. Despite of having such a pain in this bad situation, you are asking me to doing a lecture on this part. He was not complaining at all. And this is how we should understand it. So, he immediately accepted the situation. Okay, Krishna, you want me to educate Yudhishthira Maharaj? Even in this situation, fine. If you are happy, I am done. I don't have any questions. And he immediately started preaching Yudhishthira Maharaj and other people also who were attending that part. This is known as Mahajan. You know, there are 12 Mahajan in this entire universe. When I say Mahajan, when Krishna says, who is Mahajan? Mahajan is a person who knows that I am not this body, I am the soul. He is convinced, he is fully 100%, I'll say 200% convinced, I am the soul, I am not this body. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am the servant, I should serve him. That means Mahajan. He knows everything. That means Mahajan. Bhishma Pitama is one of the Mahajan. Who else? Do you know? Other Mahajan? Name of the other Mahajan? There are 12 Mahajan in this world. Prahlad Maharaj?
Arjuna.
Huh?
Arjuna.
No.
Yudhishthira.
No. I'm sorry.
Shiv, Brahma.
Brahma? No.
Oh,
Shiva.
Shiva.
Shiva. Janak Maharaj. Right? There are many others.
Sanat Kumar.
Sanat Kumar, yes. So there are 12 Mahajan in this material world. Who, in this material world, when I say in this universe, which Brahma has
Vishnu.
created. Huh?
Vishnu.
No,
Bhagwan.
Vishnu is himself, Bhagwan, he is not Mahajan.
Oh,
So, Bhishma Pitama is also one of the Mahajan, all of 12 Mahajan. And he is saying, he has full faith on Krishna. Whatever Krishna is ordering, it should be accepted and executed. Simple. It doesn't matter whether we get blasphemed, whether we get some torture of this body, doesn't matter. If Krishna wants this to be done, done. Right? And if we compare our situation with Bhishma Pitama, what?
Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Are there no Maharajas?
Mataji will take the question answer at the last. I'm sorry, really sorry. But yeah, otherwise we'll not be able to finish. I have 4 more pages. I'm sorry. I hope I'll not bore you much.
Yes, because I don't like war.
Yeah, definitely. We're not talking about war. We are talking about after the war situation. So, what is our condition? If we talk about, forget about the seva which Bhishma Pitama was doing before the war, during the war, and now after the war. What our condition is, we normally even get angry if we don't get a pakoda in the service. If we are being served with halwa, puri, pakoda, some paneer sabji, if somebody don't serve that also, not even a single thing also.
Some are rasmalai.
Yes, exactly. If we forget to serve pakoda or some rasmalai or some sweet, they say, Prabhuji, what are you doing? I am also here. I need this pakoda. I need this. As if I am the authorized authority of this temple as such. The president of Netherlands as such. No. Still we are demanding. See the situation what we have. Or I can really imagine one, I heard this one of in the lecture that one time Radhanath Maharaj was having a Vrindavan Yatra, and one of the devotee, he or she was hurt by a thorn in the foot, in his or her foot. And he or she immediately started complaining to Krishna. See, Krishna, I am chanting 16 rounds. Now came to Vrindavan also. And just to enjoy or doing this such kind of a service, you are giving me thorns in my feet. Immediately started complaining. I paid all my yatra fees. Still, I am getting thorns. So this is kind of a worse situation. And Bhishma, forget about thorns. It was arrows, pierced, thousands and thousands of arrows pierced in the body. And he was not complaining. He was simply rendering the service. Krishna, whatever you say, I am done. So, even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it was said that even after the way the Bhishma Deva left this body, there was another person after Bhishma Deva. It was only one person who left the body like Bhishma Deva. Do you know who was he? Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur left his body while seeing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, keeping his feet on his chest and chanting loudly Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. By chanting this loudly, his name, seeing his lotus beautiful form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and surrounded by devotees who were chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. and the way like this he left this body. And immediately the devotees during that time when Haridas Thakur left his body, everybody could recall immediately Bhishmadeva. How Bhishmadeva was left leaving his body when Krishna was there in front of him, all devotees were surrounded by him, all devatas were there. And it was the second time when they were experiencing this situation. Even Prabhupada's last days, when Prabhupada left his body, during last days, even I personally don't like to see that situation, because Prabhupada has become very, very sick, and not sick as well, but very thin. His voice was hardly to hear, was to be heard. So, but still during his last time, he used to preach. He was giving commentary on so many shastras very perfectly during the last time, not even days. Suppose say if today he was leaving his body, he was answering the questions of so many devotees, mainly on shastras. He was doing lectures. So a devotee never complains, whether it's a last day of his life, whether it's a critical time of his life, he always do the service. Whenever a devotee or Krishna's representative or Krishna orders himself. So when Bhishmadeva was explaining this about Vritti Parak, or I'll say the question, he was answering the question of Yudhishthira Maharaj. The sun entered from south hemisphere to north hemisphere, and this is in Sanskrit known as Uttarayan. So sun enters from unauspicious place to auspicious place, and that Uttarayan, as soon as he entered the Uttarayan, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that the great souls who desire to leave their body wait for such auspicious time. So normally, like a person, especially who are sadhu or saintly person, especially in India, we find so many people, they normally aspire to leave their body during Uttarayan phase of the life or year, basically. So there are two phases. When sun enters southern hemisphere, when the dark side becomes prominent, and other is the north hemisphere, when we have summer season kind of, and we have positive vibrations all around the world. And now, as soon as the sun entered north hemisphere, the Uttarayan started. It is said now. I'm sorry. Tadosh samritya girashastrani vimukta sangam man adi purushe Krishne latas pita pate chaturbhuje purush tithe amil ditrag dharayat. So how an exalted devotee or a pure devotee thinks about, or Bhishma Pitama thought about when he was about to leave his body. So he answered all the questions which Yudhishthira Maharaj asked about dharma, the principles and the keys principles and the duties. He answered all those questions, and after that he immediately, basically, he said, the meaning of the shloka is, now the person who used to speak with perfection on different essential topics of life and fought in so many thousands of battles, always won, not a single battle he was defeated, and saved lives of thousands of personalities, now stopped talking. So he was giving speech, he was giving lectures, he was explaining all duties and different knowledge aspects of materialistic life and spiritual practices also for so many hours or days, and then he stopped talking. So in Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also says, what is the behavior of a turtle? Turtle has a capability to expand his arms when there is no fear or threat. As soon as some threat comes, it immediately, thank you so much. As soon as some threat comes, the turtle winds up back his feet or the legs or the hands back into the shell that he used to have. The same way, Bhishma was also doing the same thing, that even self-realized souls has a capability to control his mind and senses as and when he wants. So if you want to fix his senses or mind in Krishna, he can do that immediately. And if you want to engage in his duties in this material world, he can do that also immediately. So for him it's a kind of a switch, it's a toggling, 0 or 1. In one situation, he can go back to his duties, perform his duties, and again next moment, if he want to serve Krishna, he can come back again. This is how it is. So one of the points like Man Adi Purushe, the sloka says, Man Adi Purushe, Man Adi Purushe. So before stopping, see, the sloka just says that the personality who spoke with such a perfection and different essential topic of life, fought in so many thousands of battles, saved lives of so many thousand personalities, stop talking. Talking, yes, we can stop talking by putting a tape on our mouth also. So that is not a big deal. Stop talking is not a big deal. Anybody can do that part. But Man Adi Purushe, he stopped talking, but immediately what he did? Man Adi Purushe, he put his mind on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So even if we want to say that we want to de-engage ourselves from material life and will stop talking, what should be the intention? It should go towards Krishna. The mind should go towards Krishna. Right? Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that Maneva Manushyanam Karnav Bandha Makshayo Atmameva hi Atmamano Bandhor Atmameva Vipur Atmanam. If it is the mind which is cause of our bondage, and it is the mind that is cause of our deliverance. The same mind can put in ourselves in a miserable condition, and the same mind can deliver us from this material world. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, shloka 5. Right? But one should be able to handle this mind so that we can focus more on Krishna, serve Krishna and his devotees, and perfect our life. Right? Bhagavad Gita again, 2.62, chapter 2, shloka number 62. Dhayato Vishayam Pamshaha Sangaste Upajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kama Kamat Krodho Vijayate. See, it's completely saying that, okay, if we are contemplating on sense objectives or sense objects basically, we will never settle our mind. But if we focus our mind or our senses on Krishna, we become Yogi or Goswami. Who is a Goswami? Who can control his senses and mind. And Vishnu Pitama was the best example. The time when it came to leave his body, he immediately stopped talking, focused on Krishna, and I think he was completely focused on Krishna. And that's what Krishna says again in Bhagavad Gita. See, Bhagavad Gita has so much relevance from Mahabharata as well, from Srimad Bhagavatam as well. Man Mana, Krishna says, Man Mana. First focus on me. Put your mind on me first, not your indriyas as such. First, mind should go to Krishna. Man Mana, and then Bhava Mad Bhakto. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, shloka number 34. So, if you put our mind to Krishna, the second step, our indriyas, our senses go automatically to Krishna. If you always think about Krishna, talk about Krishna, yes, these are senses that we are engaging in. But we start thinking about Krishna always, thinking about devotees, the lectures or kirtans or prasada. Yes, definitely, we can easily engage in Krishna service. Or we can put our mind in Krishna service. Otherwise, Arjuna says, Chanchalahi Mane Krishna, Pramati Bal Dridvaha. It's very, very difficult to control a mind. Arjuna is saying, Krishna, I understand what you are saying, but how to control a mind? Mind is like Chanchalahi. See, chala means to walk. In Sanskrit, chala means to walk. Chanchala means jumping. My mind is jumping like a monkey. Monkey can go from one tree to another tree. But mind, it can go to one planet to another planet. It can go to one universe to another universe. Such a speed of mind it has. Right? So Krishna says, Man Mana, first put your mind into me. And that's why Arjuna asked, Chanchalai Mana Krishna. It's very powerful, Krishna. I can't control my mind. If you ask me, I can control the wind, I can control earth, I can control the fire, everything, all the planets also. But I can't control my mind. And that's why then Krishna says, Man Mana Bhav Mad Bhakta. Control your mind by putting into me, not in material senses. And that's why we chant. And how to control our mind? Manatrayato iti mantra. The mind can be delivered, or mind can be purified by mantra. Manatra. Who can deliver man or mind? Is mantra. If you chant mantra, normally we should chant like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So by chanting this holy name of Maha Mantra, which is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we can purify our mind itself. See, everything, every part of this universe, the creation of the Krishna has a source of purification. That money can be purified by giving charity. The body can be purified by having a shower. You can imagine, like, whenever we sleep in the night and during the morning when we wake up with some laziness. But as soon as you get the shower, you are fresh. Right? If you are hungry, you put some prasad, offered food of Krishna in your stomach. You'll be energetic, you'll be fresh. Right? So every object in this world has a source for the purification. Similarly for mind, Krishna says it's mantra. We should chant mantra, which is prescribed in scriptures, and then we can really deal with this part. And I think can I take 5 more minutes?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe the last shloka, when Bhishma says, maybe I recommend everyone, including myself, that we should read Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1st, chapter 9, and shloka number 32 onwards. It's not only one shloka I'll recite, we will recite. And the other one you people can read. Actually, that shows like he is praying to Krishna. He started praying to Krishna. He stopped lecturing Yudhishthira Maharaj. Now he is praying to Krishna. The first shloka is first canto, 9th chapter, 32 shloka. Shloka number 32. It says, Sri Bhishma Uvacha, Iti matir upakalpita vitishna Bhagavati satvata panga vibhumani Swasukham upagate kvachit viharatum Prakriti upayashi yadbhava pravaha. Bhishmadev said, let me now invest my thinking, feeling and willing, which were so long engaged in different subjects and occupational duties, in all the powerful Lord Krishna. He is always self-satisfied. Krishna, Bhishmadev is talking about Krishna now. Krishna is always self-satisfied, but sometimes, being the leader of devotees, he enjoys transcendental pleasure by descending to the material world, although from him only the material world is created. So Bhishmadev is saying that he immediately, when I say matir, Prabhupada used to say, mati means thinking, feeling and willing. If we should think about Krishna first, that's what Krishna says, man mana. Think about Krishna or his activities, his pastimes, his devotees, associates, then start feeling about Krishna and then start willing about Krishna. And that's what Vishwadev is saying in his first offering to Krishna. And by this way we can really engage ourselves in Krishna's service. So just to conclude, since we are almost over 2-3 minutes. So Krishna says, and Prabhupada has given a simple formula to all of us, that we should follow ABCD. So I'm not saying about you go to nursery for the lower KGs or the nursery classes and learn ABCD. When we say ABCD, A for association of devotees. We should engage ourselves with devotees, associate with them, those who are practicing Krishna consciousness, those who are practicing Bhagavad Gita in their life. Not just that they are wearing country mala, like nowadays in Kali Yuga, like this costs around, if I will say 1 or 2 euros, dhoti is 5-6 euros, kurta maybe another 5-6 euros, and tilka it's free of cost here. So in 11 euros you can, in 11 euros you can become a devotee, but that is superficial one. So Prabhupada used to say that, or even not many Acharya used to say, we should follow 4 things sincerely. Associating devotees, those who follow Bhagavad Gita principles in their life. Right? They are really chanting every day. They are coming to temple doing some service every week, every month, whatever position they have. But they are sincere in doing the service. Associating the devotees. Before books, reading scriptures. It's not only Bhagavad Gita. We have so many scriptures. Bhagavad Gita is just a basis. It's a basic that is given by Krishna to Arjuna and to all of us. And there are many other shastras. So B for books, C for chanting. So A for association, B for books, C C for chanting holy name of Krishna. Lord himself came up with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he instructed that us to chant holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So chanting the holy name of Krishna, as given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, basically as per scriptures. And D for diet, it's an obvious thing. Otherwise you will die. So diet means it's not anything what we would like to eat. It's everything which is prescribed by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhakta Pranashyati. Right? Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Any forms which are coming or which can be offered to Krishna via form of vegetables or trees or plants or milk like cow from cows can be offered to Krishna in various forms. If nobody has, if people doesn't have opulent food, whatever they have, they can offer. If I'm a beggar, I don't have anything, I must be having some water, I can offer. Even if I don't have anything, I can get some flour, single flour. It is not an eatable item, but I can offer to Krishna. Patram, leaf, tulsi leaf. Phalam, fruit. Toyam, water. Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, and water and fruits. All these things can be offered. These are bare minimum Krishna is saying. But if you have more maximum, then we should offer more, which we can really offer to Krishna. So by just following ABCD, we can perfect our lives, like Krishna Dev has done. So it's very, very important. Like even in one of the, I forgot the name of Shastra, but please forgive me. But there is a declaration, a discussion between Narad Muni and Brahmaji, or one of the Rishi Muni, and it said that what should be done to deliver the people of Kali Yuga who are not getting right chances and doesn't have a right intelligence to deliver or think about deliverance of their life. So it's mentioned also there that Hare Naam eva kevalam kalau nasteva gatir anyatha. So it's mentioned clearly. Narad Muni and one of the devotee, or I forgot Brahmaji Kunji, or it's I forgot the name of the Rishi Muni. It said, Hare Naam Ekevalam. Hare Naam. See, if you want to stress something to your child, you normally repeat these things multiple times, right? Don't do this, you will get hurt. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, like kind of things. Dobara mat jana. If you will talk in our local language, jara pakka nahi jana udhar. Don't go, I said don't go there. See, we stress it. You want to emphasize certain topic. Similarly, Shastra also do the same thing. They are like mother for all of us. Hare Naam, Hare Naam, Hare Naam. 3 times they are saying. Chant holy name of Lord Krishna. Hare Naam, Hare Naam, Hare Naam. Eva Kevalam. It's the only way. Kalau Nasteva. Again they are saying no. In Kali Yuga, there is no other solution. Katir Anyatha. There is no other way. And that's why we are requesting, or the Shastra is requesting us. It's not me or Prabhuji or anyone, but it's Shastra's Vani, or the voice of Shastras, or the words of Shastras, scriptures. They are saying clearly, via Vyasdev, via so many Acharyas we have, right? Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhupada Ji, Sri Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur, Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur. There are so many Acharyas. Shankaracharya even says. But if we talk about other Sampradayas also, Shankaracharya Ji says in the last shloka of his creation of I forgot the name. He written one book, very nice book, I forgot the name. The last shloka of that says this particular part. That, oh my dear, oh the fallen soul, please focus on Krishna's name. Just please focus on Krishna's name. Even Shivaji, Lord Shiva himself used to say this part. During when he was about to drink the halal vish, and then so he was called as Nilkanta. He was saying, he was talking to his Savari, or the chariot basically, the Nandi Maharaj. He was telling him, Ram Naam Param Balam, Mam Hrishya Jeevanam, Hala Halam Va Kuto Naram Bhaya, Mutyor Mukhor Va Kuto Bhayam. Oh my dear Nandi, this Ram Naam is so strong that what is this halal wish, or the poison of halal? Just by the smell of halal, the entire demigods and demons were dying. And Shivji Maharaj, Lord Shiva, drank that just like juice. And before drinking, he was chanting, he was reciting the shloka. Ram Naam Param Balam. Ram Naam is most powerful. The name of Lord Ram, Lord Krishna is so much powerful. Ram Param Balam Mam Hridasya Jivanam is the heart of my life. Right? Hala halamva kuto naramva. This halahal wish, this poison of halahal, just by the smell of it, the demigods and the demons are dying. Those who came here to do the Sagar Manthan, they are dying. Hala halamva kuto naramva is just like a makhan. Mukhorva kuto bhayam. Even if I get it, I will be imprisoned with the blessings of death, it doesn't matter to me. But it doesn't come. Hala halamva kuto naramva. Mrityor mukhova kuto bhayam. There is no fear of death. And that is the purpose of what we have seen in the life of Bhishmadev. Even during this bad situation, I'll say bad because in my tongue basically. If when I get a pinch of, like we said, with a needle, and then you ask me to serve something, even I don't want to. Hey, Prabhuji, finger, I have some problem with the fingers, or I have burnt my hand, or I have some office work at my home. I have so many excuses. Forget about Krishna or situation of Bhishma Pitama. Just think about when your own kid. How many parents are there who has kids here? So many. Mine has two also. If they woke up at 3 o'clock in the night, if they wake up at 3 o'clock in the night and ask for something, I can't deny it. I can't deny it. But in case if my wife asks, I do that, don't worry, it's okay. I need to. I need to follow my wife as well. But yes, kids you can't deny, right? So the way we do it for our kids, it's very easy for, it's just the state of mind basically what we are talking about. If we can do for our kids, for our parents, or needy person of needy friend who are in bad situation, why can't we do in temple also? Right? We can do all kind of services. We can do it at our home also. I'm not talking about coming to temple always, but we can do this Harinam and everything at home also. So I'm sorry for you took just a little bit.
No, thank you so much.
Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Bhishmadev ki, Harinam Sankirtan ki.
Srinivas ki jai.
Yo, Kamalkant Prabhu ki jai.
Prabhu, is there no question around?
Mataji, actually we already have. Can take?
I have one question only.
Okay, maybe you can spare 1 minute. Okay, yes, Mataji.
I hope I understand you perfectly. I don't mean to offend you, but did you say that the Hare Krishna movement and the way to serve God is the best way?
Sorry,
The
Mataji.
way
No,
the
Mataji.
Hare Krishna is serving Krishna, the rules and regulation, is that the best way, the only way to serve God?
No, Mataji. Krishna movement is one of the 4 sampradayas. So it's known as Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. There are 3 more sampradayas by which we can follow the process and get our life perfected. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Evam Parampara Praptam. So it's not my words or Prabhuji's or anybody's words or even Prabhupada's words. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita clearly, if you want to achieve me, follow a process. I have created those processes. The process is coming via 4 sampradayas. One is Rudra Sampradaya, Kumar Sampradaya, Shri Sampradaya, and Kumar Sampradaya. So there are 4 sampradayas. Just follow any one of them. There are processes defined, predefined already there. Just follow them and you can come to me easily. Because of our current situation in this material world doesn't allow us to really seek the knowledge or understand the knowledge very easily. See, reading Bhagavad Gita is a book. Any one of us can read it. But otherwise, getting the essence to it, we need acharyas who really practice those and they have experienced those in our life. See, I am a computer engineer by my profession. I have done my electrical or electronic engineer, telecom engineering in engineering field basically. See, if you ask me something about computers, programming, electronics, I can tell you right now. But tomorrow if you ask me, Prabhuji, can you tell me how to do the surgery of my nail or my skin or something like that? I don't have an answer. So neither I am experienced, nor I am trained, nor I am educated. So Krishna has provided the path along with the degree, materials, everything. All the acharya, teachers, professors, and he has created 4 sampradayas. So if you go to any sampradaya, you can achieve those perfections.
And
Mataji,
Sampradaya-
maybe can you do afterwards, maybe?
No, I only want to know Prabhupada Sampradaya, what's known as.
Yeah, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya.
Or the Gaudiya
Gaudiya
Sampradaya.
Sampradaya. Brahma Sampradaya.
Then I know. Hare
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
You can sing, Prabhu?
Yes.
श्रीकंठाय और चंद्र की
Jaya Gauranita, 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 Jaya Gauranita. Jaya Gauranita, 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 Jaya Gauranita. Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Shabde Arati Keshova.
Shiva
शिव बहु कोटि चंद्र गौरताय प्रेमानंदी जय विश्वात परम प्रजाचार्य शिवचनारविंदम नीति भक्तिदान कामेश्वर प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णवगण की जय, श्री नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय, प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय, श्री ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय, श्री मथुरा धाम की जय, श्री द्वारकापुरी धाम की जय, श्री श्री पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, श्रीमती गंगा माई श्रीमती जमुना माई की जय, श्रीमती भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय, श्याम वेद भक्तवृंद की जय, कलयुग पतित पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, all glories to somebody devotee, all glories to somebody devotee, all glories to somebody devotee, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.
Krishna. Thank you so much for coming today to this Connection Sunday feast. First of all, I would like to thank our guest lecturer of today, His Grace Kamal Prabhu. Please give him a big Haribol! Haribol! The cook of today, Amrita Mataji, also a big Haribol! Haribol! The flower team for the beautiful decorations, Haribol! Haribol! And everyone who in other way helped or participated or sponsored, big Haribol! Haribol! So, upcoming Tuesday, it is the brilliance day of Shri Vaspandi, one of the members of the Panchatattva. We have a small program in the temple in the evening from 5 to 6, after which the regular dinner club will start. We have weekly dinner club on Tuesday from 6 to 7. So you're all invited for that. More details will follow, or not in our newsletter anymore because it is too late, but on our social media, so please keep an eye on that. Otherwise, next week we have again a Sunday feast, so you're all very much welcome. Is there anyone, I think a lot of you are for the first time here. Can you please raise your hand who is the first time in the temple? Oh. So we used to give a token of appreciation book to our first time visitors. You are all English or is someone Dutch? English, Dutch. Hindi, yes, we have, but so, yeah. Hey, please raise your hands again.
Can we hear their names?
Yes, maybe if you all can mention your name. Starting here.
Yeah,
Namtaki, yes. And back to the.
Lakshay. I'm Pavan.
Please continue next. Anyone like that? So thank you so much for coming. We have a regular newsletter coming every week, which keeps you updated on all our programs. You can register on our website, iskonemsterdam.nl, or otherwise come to me or to Krishna Prabhu maybe. We can write down your news. Your
Sorry, I
email
didn't have the email address.
iskonemsterdam.nl. But we have it also in writing over there. You can take a card from us. I think that is all the news for this week. We will continue with the prasadam distribution. We have packed it in boxes, but those who want to eat in the temple can do so, and if you want to leave, you can also leave. But we will set up the temple room now for prasadam eating over here. That means that the Prabhus will make 2 rows over here, the gentlemen,